We told you we'd be back.
We want to hear you enjoying yourself.
You're in big trouble, mister.
W3L. W3L.
This Friday the Road to Summer Spectacular runs through Bonnybridge. All the stars will be there, including both teams involved in the tag team main event for the Summer Spectacular, who will build momentum as we march towards the biggest event of this summer. We also have action from the W3L Women's Division as Kirsty returns to face the woman who has just picked up another British Powerlifting Championship, the goddess Hera. Get your tickets to join us in Bonnybridge at the Eventbrite link below.
July 31st, the Summer Spectacular. Finally, Chris Renfrew makes his W3L debut. My victim, Taylor Browden. But you see, unfortunately, patience has never really been one of my virtues. And I noticed that W3L is rolling into town this Friday, July 25th. Bonnybridge. Seems that my invite was lost in the post. There's 4 words at the bottom of every single wrestling poster you see put out. Card, subject, to change. I've got that Friday feeling. So I'll see you there.
And now the W3L Network on YouTube presents The Road to Summer Spectacular.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Bonnybridge, and welcome to W3L, but welcome to the road to Summer Spectacular! What action pack there we've got for you this evening, ladies and gentlemen, as we hand it over to Kaylee to get us started.
Our opening contest is a singles match for one fall. Let's welcome out our first wrestler.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, an action pack 1 hour of professional wrestling at its best. Brian D here with you, taking you through this special as we get ready for Summer Spectacular on Demand Progress Plus. And of course, Showdown will be part of that extravaganza event as Mark Monroe makes his way to the square circle. Mark Monroe does have a busy schedule at Summer Spectacular. He's going to challenge the Tormentor for the W3L Breakout Championship. And his opponent has got a very tough task ahead of him as well, and we'll get to that in just a moment. As Mark Monroe's popularity grows and grows here at W3L. And what a huge opportunity if you can get the win against his opponent, who has also established himself here in Worldwide Wrestling League.
And his opponent.
Well, as good and as talented as he is, he does have a knack for rubbing people up the wrong way. And he certainly rubbed Mike Musso up the wrong way. We're going to have the first ever cup on a pole match. Now remember, whoever retrieves the cup from the pole, low blows then become legal. Pinfall submissions will count even before the cup is retrieved. So retrieving the cup is optional, but if you low blow before retrieving the cup, you'll be disqualified. As Hugo Harris makes his way to the ring. former breakout champion in his own right. Now doing his traditional shower. Ladies and gentlemen, this all started, of course, with Harris's mistreatment of the women in W3L. Started with Sammy Sparks' mum, it continued on to Fiona, and then he picked on the wrong women in W3L. That was our two-manager, Claire, who just happens to be the girlfriend of Mike Musso. Mike Musso has took it upon himself to stand up for women's rights, especially in W3L. And Summer Spectacular, who knows, it could be the end of this heated rivalry, and perhaps Hugo will learn his lesson. And once again, you can join Joe Fordyce and Fiona Lochran on Demand Progress Plus for Summer Spectacular. Demand Progress Plus is the home of all of W3L's premium live events. Resolution, Summer Spectacular, Remedy, man in charge, Sean Moran. Well, they don't like Harris and Bonnybridge, but they do like Mark Monroe. And here we go. Tie up, and Hannah showing his power. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got quite the matches for you this evening as well, including Luke Aldridge and Luke Sharp. They'll team up. They're teaming up at Summer Spectacular, and it's all to play for. A hip toss by Harris.
Come on, get up! You're gonna cheer for your boy!
And this time a slam by Harris. Of course, Sharp and Aldridge will team up to take on Johnny Thunder and Taylor Bryden this evening. Taylor Bryden's got his hands full, of course, with Chris Renfrew, and there's a huge hip toss by Monroe and a slam of his own. Monroe now, Irishman with the ropes. Harris reverses it. Clothesline, but it's ducked by Monroe, and Monroe, nice hurricane, and sends Harris over the top. And Harris is beside himself. He's all over the place. He's going for a timeout. And Monroe with a baseball slide right on the money. Both men on the outside. Harris has found himself a seat. Monroe not letting Harris have a rest. Staying on him. Harris with an elbow. Gains control. Harris now. Chava! He hit that post. Bone on steel. And now Monroe is going to strike that hand. And oh! And even the fans are getting involved, and Sean Moran's letting that go. Monroe now as Harris rolled to the other side and used that slingshot. Harris now showing his athleticism. Best thing since sliced bread, and what a shot by Monroe as Harris took his eye off the ball, and now back on the outside. Monroe's got Harris running. Harris complaining it was a close fist. Maybe it was. Look at the springboard back elbow. And that sends Harris to the outside. Harris must have went under the ring to the other side. Gets Monroe. Monroe blocks. Well, that plan didn't work. Oh, spinebuster! Carefully done into the cover. And a 2 only. Saying that I can count, but that is now pulling every trick in the book out here. And now, oh, come on! Strike at the kidneys. Shove off. Back elbow. That is a choke in Monroe. Beautiful suplex by Harris. Excellently executed into the lateral press. Gets a 2 count only. Up again is Monroe trying to fight back, and the beautiful standing drop kick. Best drop kick in the business. Back press. Monroe says no.
You are pathetic. Come on, you got 2 more. Very good. Come on. Out of court, Hugo. Come on.
Hard Irish whip. Into that corner there, Martin Monroe told the story. Back and kidneys. And look at this disrespect. Oh, Monroe puts the brakes on. And look at that shot. Sends Hugo to the other side of the ring. Oh. Head first in the turnbuckle. Hugo on spaghetti legs. Monroe with a clothesline. Here comes Monroe now. Back elbow. European uppercut to the corner. Irish whip to the other side. Harris manages to switch it. Oh, Monroe up and over. Here he comes. Nice scissor kick, but Monroe now asking for the crowd's approval. They're giving it. Springboard into the crossbody. Cover. Referee's out of position. But oh, 2 count. Not the official's fault by any means. It does happen. Monroe could have had Harris there if just Sean Moran was at the other side. And oh, Monroe missed that kick and that could be costly. Harris now, pedigree. Back press, into the cover, and Monroe kicks out. What a way to open the road to Summer Spectacular here on the W3L network. Missed the stop, rolls him up, gets 2, does Monroe again, beautiful, face buster, hooks the leg, could be all, 2, 3, no! Hera's got the shoulder up just, and now Monroe says he's going to go up top. Monroe taking his time, it could be costly. He's up top. Here we go. Oh, Harris! Harris pushed the official. And the official inadvertently makes Monroe lose his balance. And now the official arguing with Harris. And oh! A latent kick to the you-know-what. That's a blatant disqualification. Monroe's going to win this match.
As they say.
Monroe was building quite the momentum. Harris realised it. Monroe took everything Harris gave. And we're not getting an official word. Do we really need to hear what he's got to say?
You just witnessed a Hugo masterclass. Not so much luck for Mark Monroe, but hell of a compare. And hey, you also just witnessed a little sweet something, a little preview of what your hubby has coming, because you and your husband have had an agenda against Hugo Harris from day one, and I am sick of it. An eye for an eye.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Harris has diverted his attention to Claire. That's who he's talking to. And we're going over to this is where the 2 manager Claire oversees everything. And Harris is poking the bear here. Harris is he's rustling up the hornet's nest. Oh, well, that's why he's running. Musso's come out. Musso was not standing for any more or even giving Harris the chance. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to this Chris Renfrew package, because Chris Renfrew and Taylor Brown are going to go at it at Summer Spectacular when he showed up out of the blue. Let's take a look at the already story of Bryden and Renfrew.
When a lot of people think about Chris Renfrew, they think of the violence, the blood. Bryden, I've known you a long time, And I've seen you rise and fall, wasting all of that potential. The Summer Spectacular. Oh, the Summer Spectacular is going to be exactly that. It's going to be your rebirth, Bryden. At the Summer Spectacular, you will reach your potential. I will unleash the demon inside you and bring out that killer instinct. You are welcome.
The following match is a tag team match for one fall. And your first competitors are coming to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, both teams that will be part of the main event at Summer Spectacular are going to be in action tonight. This is the first of that. Aldridge and Sharp will team together. We're going to see how they function as a duo now. There has been a few little dissensions. Sharp doesn't like the fact that Aldridge is nowhere to be seen when they need help. We had that little occasional showdown a few weeks back. In fact, it was that showdown this match was made. This tag team match was made where Aldridge has to rely on Sharp. Because if Aldridge gets pinned by either Drew Marshall or Saqib Ali, Aldridge loses that World Heavyweight Championship. And of course Drew Marshall, well, his Showdown Championship is also in jeopardy because if Aldridge or Sharp pin Drew loses the Showdown Championship. We'll see Saqib Ali and Drew Marshall in action later on. They'll take on the Jackal and the Tormentor tag team action.
We've got Luke Aldridge and Luke Sharp.
Well, welcome to W3L, Kaylee. I know you have been here for a while, but welcome. This is Sharp bullying the ring announcer tactics. Wizard's been there, Fiona's been there, I've been there.
And their opponents.
You're not really part of the team is, of course, you've been bullied and pushed and around by Sharp. Sort of a initiation. But in any event, well, Johnny Thunder making his way. You know the scene there, close to 10 years with Johnny Thunder. And of course a man who's on a mission of revenge. Who wants this man to reach his full potential? Well, he's certainly got this man's attention. Two-time world champion. The one here for Trident Thunder will speak volumes. And it will dampen that confidence that Sharp and Aldridge ooze going into this big main event of Summer Spectacular. If you look Aldridge, you have to be concerned, you have to be at least a little bit worried. Single championships on the line in a tag team match. It's not unheard of, but it's very rare. And that has happened, and here we go. lock. Shot immediately grabbing the ropes, that'll break the hold, and Shot doesn't realise it's broke the hold. Does now after the official tells him.
I saw it.
One more! Test the strength!
They can test their strength, and everything Sharp does has a reason, so don't be fooled that he's put himself in a position where he's going to fail or he's not going to get the outcome that he wants. Believe me, there's a reason. This man is very psychological gifted, and I say that, but it looks like maybe he didn't think things through, as Bryden has gotten the better hand here. Bryden's wrist tape. Referee checks it, and there's nothing wrong with the tape. Of course, there isn't anything wrong with the tape. There's nothing wrong with the fans. There's nothing wrong with the tape. There's nothing wrong with the ropes. There isn't anything wrong with anything. Lord almighty. Trying to get a DQ now because a fan struck him.
I'm not DQing you just because somebody wanted to. You know what? Just keep pressing.
Okay, Schwimmer's not having it. Here we go. We're going to test their strength. I think he learned from the first one, but no. And here we go. And Bryden again got the upper hand. They're going to his father, is it? As the brother does now bless the pain away, I take it, and there's a shoulder block. And now Bryden. Sharp going for that hip toss, but Bryden blocked it. Still does. Standing switch and a hip toss of his own. Sharp might need to reevaluate, because here's a low TK coming, and Sharp gets out of it and instantly tags in Luke Aldridge. Luke Sharp did break the eyes of Bryden as well. Aldridge watched Thunder. Well, Bryden tags in Johnny Thunder, and this is not the first meeting of those two men. Corner of the tire. Aldridge now showing his power. One more time, Aldridge shows his strength. From Thunder, he comes again in the second one. And a kick to the back. Nice shot, there's a headbutt by Aldridge, and now
You watching this? You watching this?
Thunder getting choked in the corner. Sharp now having his way with Johnny Thunder. Oh, that's a series of headbutts. This is where Sharp is most dangerous. They don't call him the blood tourist for nothing. Sharp has done some crazy things in that wrestling ring, and there's a cutter by Thunder. And now he needs to look for that tag. Sharp as well. Sharp moving. But Renfrew's here! Chris Renfrew's here! Chris Renfrew's in Bonnybridge! And him and Brennan are way to the back! Thunder's on his own! We'll try and keep an eye on that story, ladies and gentlemen. Right now it's a 2-on-1. And Thunder's holding his own. It's going to be only a matter of time. Oh, headbutt by Aldridge. Thunder's in the ring there with the current world champion and the former world champion. And look at this. Into that steamroller. Wait a minute. Aldridge with the foot. And there's the steamroller. Tag team maneuver. And it's paid off. Aldridge and Sharp are going in with momentum, and Sharp he just spat in the referee's face. Sharp and Aldridge. Sharp wants Kelly to come in the ring and do the announcement. What is this proving? Well, congratulations. At Summer Spectacular, that title could be going on to Saqib Ali or Drew Marshall. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's show you how you can see W3 Wrestling Showdown every Sunday from 12 noon with myself, Bragg D. Let's take a look at this Showdown advertisement. We'll be back right after this.
Hey W3L fans, don't forget to check out W3L Wrestling Showdown every Sunday afternoon at 12 noon. A brand new action-packed edition of W3L Wrestling Showdown drops on your YouTube channel, the W3L Network, every single Sunday. Just visit www.w3lnetwork.com or search W3L Network on YouTube. Whatever you do, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. All your favourite wrestling stars with an exclusive match dropping free of charge every single week. That's Sunday. What are you waiting for? Head to W3lnetwork.com and subscribe now for your W3L fix.
The following contest is a singles match for one fall. Introducing first.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, but Kelly's trying to get another contest going, but we've got a brawl happening. Bryden and Renfrew. And ladies and gentlemen, as I was trying to say during the break, we'll have a full preview this Sunday on Showdown of what to expect at Summer Spectacular. That'll happen on Demand Progress Plus once following our YouTube broadcast, but right now, Renfrew with a chair. don't know what has fueled this rage inside Renfrew that he's going after Bryden this way. Maybe to make a point. By doing that, you go for the conscience of W3L, which is Taylor Bryden. Look at this, Bryden is taking it to Renfrew. Ladies and gentlemen, perhaps Bryden doesn't know what he's let himself in for, but he's certainly going to take the fight to Renfrew. And here we go, we've got some of the guys out from the back trying to break this up. And oh, Bryden's broke free. This is insane. And oh, Mike Musso's out here now. Mike Musso hopefully trying to calm the situation, and if he can't, no one can. And of course, this match will happen at Summer Spectacle, but these guys want each other now in Bonnybridge, and Renfrew wasn't even scheduled to be in Bonnybridge. He wasn't booked. He says time's ticking. What's that? Ladies and gentlemen, we've just been told in my headset that we need to go to another commercial, so we're going to go to another commercial. We're going to get control of this and go to another commercial. We'll be right back with more action here on the road to Summer Spectacular. Right now, here's how you can see Summer Spectacular and any and other W3L Premium Live events. Absolutely insane.
The place to relive the biggest W3L box office events is
Demand Progress Plus.
watch as the fiercest rivalries come to a head.
Demand Progress Plus.
The biggest stars in W3L are from around the world.
Demand Progress Plus.
All the championship matches.
Demand Progress Plus.
Moments in W3L history that you want to watch again and again.
Demand Progress Plus.
W3L box office events are available exclusively to enjoy on Demand Progress Plus. Simply sign up by visiting w3lboxoffice.com. You can even download the Demand Progress Plus app from Google Play or the Apple App Store. Choose the W3L package at $4.99 or upgrade to include content from our friends and the host of the platform, Progress Wrestling. All the Progress chapters.
Demand Progress Plus.
Progress Originals.
Demand Progress Plus.
The hottest names in independent wrestling.
Demand Progress Plus.
Including a few familiar W3L faces.
Demand Progress Plus.
The home of independent wrestling content online is Demand Progress Plus. W3L, Progress Wrestling, plus TNT Extreme Wrestling and Defy Wrestling. Sign up today by going to w3lboxoffice.com.
Luke Aldridge will defend the W3L World Heavyweight Championship in a twist. This will be a tag team match as he will need once again put his trust into his commune teammate Luke King Sharp. On the other side will be both Iron Drew Marshall and Saqib Ali. Now with Iron Drew's Wrestling Showdown Championship, it will also be on the line. And if either champion takes a pinfall or submits during that contest, that person will lose their respective championship.
I mean, I'm ecstatic. My face don't say it right now. Do you know what I mean? But there's a purpose for why my face don't say that right now. And everybody knows exactly what happened at Resolution. Here we go. And, oh, what? I mean, the 2-minute now as the referee's in. Oh, come on. You know, so I need to keep my wits about me.
And Drew, I've got a lot of respect for you. If I need to take your title to get to Luke, because I've got no respect at all. for Luke, that man trying to blind me. So I'm going to do what I've been trying to do for the past 10 years. Win the W3L Championship, and the icing on the cake is I'm going to get it off Luke Aldridge.
We've got a tag team match coming up, and it will be for one fall. Introducing your first team.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and this is our second tag team match with the other half of the main event at Summit Spectacular teaming up, and they're going to go against two of the disciples of the commune, the Jackal and the Breakout Champion, the Tormentor, and that's who's going to make their way to the ring first. Oof. Well, ladies and gentlemen, bragging rights for the Jackal, the Tormentor. If they can get the win here, this would make Father Luke, and I'm sure looking sharp, all but happy. And there you have it. Let's get a win for the commune. Of course, both these men will have respected singles matches. The Jackal will go up against Logan Smith one-on-one, and the Tormentor will defend his Breakout Championship against Mark Monroe. And here we go for the first man in this contest. And they're all putting their hands together in Bonnybridge for Saqib Ali, former Showdown champion, tag team champion. There's only one championship. There's a Ludinum from that triple crown, and that can all change. It's Summer Spectacular in that tag team match. All he has to do is pin Luke Aldridge. And now the tag team partner of Saqib Ali, the Showdown champion, about to make his way to the square circle, and listen to Bonnybridge blow the roof off. Here we are. The most hard-working fighting champion, Showdown champion there's ever been. The work schedule for Drew Marshall has been insane. And do you imagine if he pins Luke Aldridge and becomes a dual champion? That work schedule is going to increase. It's going to double. But he's up to the challenge. Drew is looking good right now. And now we're going to get underway. Oh, Jackal wants the official to check Ali and Marshall, and nothing to hide, so they're going to oblige. Well, we need to get the Jackal and the Tormentor in the ring. This contest underway. The official's done everything that the Jackal's asked. He's checked them. He's got them in a neutral corner. One could say that there's probably more pressure on the Tormentor and the Jackal because he wants to go backstage and confront Luke Aldridge and Luke King Sharp and saying, hey, we lost. We didn't get the job done. It's over to you guys. But to go back and say, listen, we've beaten them. We've dented that confidence. We've killed that momentum. We've left just enough for you guys. Well, now the Jackal wants Bonnybridge to cheer for him and Tormentor, and here we go. Nothing. And Tormentor and the Jackal. And here we go. And a Schwepp double team maneuver coming up as double clothesline, and Jackal and Tormentor are happy with themselves. Still to come, ladies and gentlemen, we've got the goddess Hera taking on Kirsty 11. There's a double clothesline of Marshall's own. Tormentor and Jackal on the outside again as the fans chant chicken. Drew wants them back in. Drew wants to get this over with. Jackal screaming that Marshall and Sakib are cheats. I don't know. They've not done anything that has been to do with cheery. They're building momentum. Oh, Jackal now putting the Drew calling ball. I can't talk. No, Jackal's going to come in whether he likes it or not. And a nice back elbow by Ali. And here we go. Splash in the corner by Ali. That's one. He likes to follow up with several here, and not going to happen as Jackal manages to get the tag to Tormentor. There's a hip toss by Ali. Ali grabs the foot. Up on the shoulders is Tormentor. Aeroplane spin. Bonnybridge counts along with Drew Marshall. I think we've landed on 9, so we're going to get the big 10. There we go. And now Ali's on spaghetti legs. Tormentor's down. Ali now, certain control. No, Tormentor manages to get Ali into his corner and tag made. Jackal's coming back in, the backbone of the commune. Jackal's forgotten everything. Jackal's forgotten more about wrestling than some people remember. Jackal, a 20-year veteran. As Ali now goes for that tag and gets in. Here comes Drew Marshall, and now all 4 men in the ring, but the Jackal and Tormentor retreat. Arguing going on back and forth here between the Jackal and Marshall. Yeah, Marshall's had enough here. Marshall said, well, I'll just go out myself and drag him in the ring. Well, there's a tag made and Ali's coming in. Well, Tormentor from behind, and that gives the Jackal the opening that he needs or wanted. Tormentor now. Scoop slam by the Jackal. Marshall coming in there to try and help his tag team partner, but to no avail. Outside headlock as Marshall's reaching out for that tag. Tormentor in control. Belly to back suplex. And a kick out by Ali. Ali now getting to that vertical base. Oh, Jackal gets struck. There's the tag, and here comes Marshall. And once again, the Jackal and Tormentor retreat. Tormentor not happy at all. Jackal and Tormentor now trying to regroup. Tormentor wants Ali. Tormentor wants Saqib Ali. And perhaps the team of Drew Marshall and Ali will oblige. Ducks the clothesline, does Ali. Tormentor with a snapmare and knee right into the back. And now Ali struggling here. Gets that vertical base. Fights out of it. In he comes. Tormentor with a clothesline. Scoop slam. And an elbow by the Tormentor. Takes leg with that back press, and Marshall making sure that the 3 count doesn't happen, but Ali kicked out anyway, and Tormentor shoved Marshall off the apron. That's not going to sit well with Andrew Marshall. Jackal tagged back in. Here he comes. Fisher still dealing with Marshall as a double team between the Jackal and Tormentor was happening, and there's the tag. You hear the fans here in Bonnybridge cheer, and keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Bonnybridge is the road that leads to Elgin for Summer Spectacular. You can catch that on demand at Progress Plus. And there was Saqib Ali, chest first, into the corner. Here comes Jackal. Oh, Saqib ducked. Jackal hit Tormentor, and Ali got the tag to Marshall. And we're going to have a meeting of the minds. Yes, we are. Clothesline. And a high knee by Marshall. And another one. Here comes Marshall, pair of knees. And another pair of knees. Got Jackal up on his shoulders now. Oh, wait a minute. Sharp's back, as is Aldridge. What's going on here? An argument between the Jackal and Sharp, and Tormentor just knocks down. Sharp and Jackal. They may have went into Aldridge. Here's a super kick. And there's a knee. Double pin. And it's over. And Marshall and Ali build momentum also going into this huge tag team match against Aldridge and Sharp, who got the win earlier on. Jackal arguing his case. Aldridge not happy. Well, huge win for Marshall and Ali. Now, ladies and gentlemen, switch gears earlier tonight. ladies and gentlemen, earlier tonight we did see Hugo Harris once again disrespect Mike Musso and Claire. Well, let's take a look at what has led to their Cup on a Pole match at Summer Spectacular. And ladies and gentlemen, let's have a little discussion right now about that, ladies and gentlemen. Iron Drew or Saqib Ali could walk away with Luke Aldridge's WCW World Heavyweight Championship. On the flip side, Drew Marshall could lose his Showdown Championship. It is all to play for at Summer Spectacular in that huge tag team main event contest. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, we've got more action here on the road to Summer Spectacular. Let's throw it back to Kaylee, who we've got ready for women's division. It's going to be the goddess Hera taking on Kirsty Love. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and what a night it's been so far. And we've still got 2 matches to bring you.
Representing the Italian squad, we have Grand Champion Kirsty Love.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it was announced on our social media a few weeks ago that Hera would take on Kirsty Love. Now keep in mind, Hera has only had 1 match since coming back from injury when she tweaked her knee against Moxie Malone. And she's coming back bigger and better than ever. Well, she got a win over the Commune's Tate. And you know, props to Tate for taking the fight to Hera that she did, but Hera came out victorious and is still undefeated here in W3L. Ladies and gentlemen, she is a powerlifting goddess, a European and world champion in powerlifting. Her second match back since coming from injury. Love does not look impressed.
Oh, look at me, I'm Hera! Oh! What do you mean,
Kirsty Love trying to mock Hera, and of course Hera's shown Kirsty Love how it's done.
You know, is this what you're supposed to be, you know?
Kirsty Love trying to look for a reaction, but Hera not biting. And oh! Kirsty Love taking it full advantage. Well, here we go. Going in with tie up. Back elbow tap now. Yeah, just pancaked Kirsty Love into the canvas. Well, capitalises on it. They've tossed to the other side. And Hera, full steam ahead. Another hip toss throw. And Hera again. Here we go, a back elbow. Fireman's carry. Oh! Well, right across the temple. Hera though, not letting it phase her. She fights back here. This is just a brawl, this is just a fighting. Hera now introducing Kirsty Love to the turnbuckles. Five count there is Kirsty Love trying to use the ropes to her advantage. Chop. Another chop. And a shrap. No, Kirsty Love back. Oh, wait a minute. Roll up by Kirsty Love. Can she get a win here? About to say, could Kirsty Love be the first woman to defeat Hera? Kirsty Love says you're done. I don't know. Oh, wait a minute, look at the power of Hera. Kirsty Love fights out of it though. Love now pushes Hera off and oh! Nothing fancy. Boot to the face. Could give Love the no. Look out. Sidewalk slam into the cover. Shoulder was up. Good spot there by Sean Moran. Look at this now. Fireman's carry and hits that Samoan drop. And it's enough. Hera gets the victory. Well, ladies and gentlemen, another victory for the goddess Hera. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with our main event, but right now we're going to show you, earlier on, Hugo Harris disrespected our tour manager Claire again, which brought out Mike Misso. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look at what brought this cup on a pole match of Something Spectacular on. And then, of course, we're going to hear from, I believe, Chris Renfrew, and we'll be back with your main event. Stay tuned here on the W3L Network.
It stopped me from humbling Hugo Harris. The rematch should have been epic. But when I offered my hand to Hugo Harris, he took it and kicked me square in the balls. Hugo, you may as well have headbutted a Samoan. Hugo, you have the audacity to stand in front of my woman and say that you will make me an embarrassment in the bedroom? Everybody knows the merchandise ain't no one-hit wonder. Because at the Summer Spectacular, Hugo Harris, I'm not just gonna humble you. I'm not just gonna tell you that you're in big trouble. At the Summer Spectacular, Hugo Harris, I am going to neuter you.
Every card is subject to change. I warned you I was going to show up. But you still were stupid enough to have your back turned. You see, when Chris Renfrew has his crosshairs set directly on you, you better be keeping your eyes open 24/7. Because I'm the obsessive type. And when I decide that I'm going to hurt someone, that's all where my focus goes. So see when we roll in to the Summer Spectacular, Brendan, I'm going to wish you all the luck in the world, because quite frankly, boy, my only goal in W3L is to make sure that you're no longer in W3L, because this town ain't big enough for the both of us.
Well, there you have it. I mean, why does Renfrew not want Bryden in W3L? Is Renfrew here using Bryden to make a point? I don't know, but that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be brutal, that contest between Bryden and Chris Renfrew. And of course, they come on a pole match, Musso and Harris, as Johnny Thunder makes his way for our main event, which is a Battle Royal. The winner gets an opportunity at the Showdown Championship. And then of course we do know the big huge tag team match, Aldridge and Sharp against Marshall and Ali. And of course the Breakout Championship online, Mark Monroe challenging the Tormentor. And now Hugo Harris making his way to the squared circle for this huge main event Battle Royal. And also keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, Showdown will be part of Summer Spectacular as well, as we'll have a pre-show contest from New Elgin Hall. And immediately following that broadcast will be Summer Spectacular on Demand Progress Plus, available only on Demand Progress Plus, the home of independent professional wrestling, Defy Wrestling, TNT Wrestling as well. And here comes Mark Monroe, who earlier got the win over Harris on it via disqualification due to a low blow. The arrival of more competitors. Well, the Jackal and the Tormentor, at least one of them has the opportunity of grabbing themselves an opportunity at the Showdown Championship. And ladies and gentlemen, here's a scenario for you. The main event is Summer Spectacular. Let's just say Aldridge pins Marshall. Aldridge becomes comes Showdown Champion, and Jackal wins this match. He's no more contender for the Showdown Championship. Well, what a scenario. And we're underway in this Battle Royal. The only way to win is by eliminating your opponent over the top rope. Both feet must touch the floor. And right now Mark Monroe and Thunder are taking the fight to Tormentor and the Jackal, while Hugo Harris just stands and looks on and applauds. And of course, No one's paying any attention to him. Oh, Harris has decided now I'll get involved and let's work together. Jack says, nah, you're on your own. Harris tries to eliminate Johnny Thunder. Tormentor now attacking Monroe here, and no eliminations so far as Jackal Tormentor 2-on-1 here on Thunder, and Harris and Monroe now going at it. What a night it has been here in Bonnybridge. And oh, Thunder's gone. Johnny Thunder has been eliminated, and wait a minute, Harris from behind and eliminates both Jackal and Tormentor as well. And we're back where we started earlier tonight here in Bonnybridge. We're back with Monroe and Harris. Talk about a 360. And Monroe says, yeah, we've got a score to settle, or at least I do. And here we go, Monroe taking the fight to Harris. And a whip. There's a boot. Oh, wait a minute, don't tell me. Follows it up. Paying homage to the Hulkster with the leg drop. What a moment. And yeah, let me tell you something, brother. There's Monroe now. Going up top, I don't know how wise this is. He's going up top. Harris, nobody home. Harris, spine buster. You'd usually go for the cover, but no pinfalls. Harris now into the corner with Monroe. Harris says this is it. Oh no. Harris is about to shatter Monroe's dreams. Here we go. Don't do this, not this way. Oh wait, there's Missa! My Missa from nowhere! And a low blow! He said he would get him! And Harris didn't realise! And now, Mike Missa leaving is Harris! Look out! Axe handle! Harris really taking off his game! And there he goes! And Monroe is #1 contender to the Showdown Championship! A breakout championship opportunity and so spectacular, and an opportunity some point down the line at the Showdown Championship. And all thanks with a little help from the merchandise. Wow! Ladies and gentlemen, what a night it's been here on the road to Summer Spectacular. Summer Spectacular will be available on demand, Progress Plus. But we'll see you Sunday for W3L Wrestling Showdown, the pre-show to Summer Spectacular. And Harris is beside himself. He's angry. He's not happy that he was cost his Battle Royal by Mike Missile. But you reap what you sow. Ladies and gentlemen, that's it from all of us here in Bonnybridge. We thank you for joining us. We'll see you on Showdown Sunday. Until then, it's goodbye from me and all the team. We'll see you Sunday. Good night.